Everyone's rise through WWE is different, but it all starts the same way.
Standing backstage in front of a single curtain. The only thing that separates you from the WWE Universe in the moment that would change your life forever. Your WWE debut.
For some, it means stepping in front of a crowd that immediately erupts and chants your name.
Guys, it's Bailey!
Expectations placed upon you before you even step foot in the ring.
For others, it means trying to make the best first impression to those who have no idea who you are.
Some will find a clear path to the top,
while others may take a few steps back before they figure out how to move forward.
Because how you start doesn't always determine how you finish, who you eventually align with.
Or who you ultimately discover you really are.
After that moment, choices you make can send your career different directions and have the potential to change the makeup of the WWE Universe forever.
But that's getting ahead of things.
Everyone's rise through WWE is different.
But it all starts the same way.
Standing backstage in front of a single curtain.
What happens next is up to you.
he's the next big thing.
He's been a dominant force around the world.
He's a future world champion.
He's can't miss.
He's the main event.
He's a lock.
He's a lock. He's a lock.
He's a lock.
He's a lock.
I am the lock.
I am so close to having this title renamed in my honor. Can you imagine? The Sammy Continental Championship has a nice ring to it, if you ask me. All I have to do is defend it tonight, and WWE will have no choice but to give in to popular demand and make the change. I have no idea who I'm facing, but it doesn't matter. I am going to beat whoever it is, and you will never, ever see the Intercontinental Championship again.
Wait a second. Is this finally happening? We've been seeing and hearing about this person for weeks. Could this be the long-awaited debut of The Lock? I'm not sure what or who else it could be.
The Lock has arrived on Raw!
And apparently The Lock is Sammy's mystery challenger. Well, Sammy's big ideas about rechristening his titles the Sammy Continental Championship could be changing quickly.
We've heard The Lock is a future champion, and we might not have to wait long for that to come true.
This superstar has made a name for himself all around the world, and if you ask me, he looks like he fits right in here in WWE. I agree. He's got the flashy debut, the pyro and all, but now it's time to see if he can deliver in the ring against a veteran competitor in Sami Zayn.
Sami might have the experience edge, but he was caught off guard here tonight. So I'd actually give the advantage to The Lock.
You might have a point, Saxton. Sami Zayn looks like he's hesitant to even go through with this match. He's shook.
I don't blame him.
Can The Lock live up to all the hype? We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, The Lock's long-awaited debut is happening right now on Monday Night Raw.
And what a way to kick things off as Sami Zayn's challenger for the Intercontinental Championship.
There's been a lot of talk about how The Lock's going to change the game in WWE, but I'll believe it when I see it. Time to see if he's ready to deliver the goods. Oh, The Lock manages to counter. Counters that.
What are we about to see next?
Whiplash neckbreaker. Left by the turnbuckles. Uniquely positioning their opponent on the middle ropes.
Springboard leg drop.
The champ getting put on the back foot here.
Whoa, drop kick all the way to the outside.
Uh-oh. Slingshot somersault plancha. That is the attitude of a daredevil. The ability to take risk with minimal trepidation.
No fear, absolute reckless abandon. Oh, running knee strike.
And The Lock's maintaining the advantage now. Yes, he didn't come here to watch him boast and taunt. Oh, God. Sami Zayn is letting his opponent know exactly what he thinks of him. Dropping the elbow. Oh, jeez. Piercing elbow drop. Ooh. Elbow drop on target. Dropping the elbow. Elbow to the heart. Wow. Elbow. Elbow drop. Piercing. The champ teetering on the edge. He has just taken an extraordinary amount of abuse.
Sami Zayn needs to dig down deep.
Unbelievable.
Gonna see a new champ.
2 count. The Lock has indeed lived up to the hype by winning the Intercontinental Championship in his WWE debut.
What an unbelievable night here on Raw. Not many superstars can say they captured championship gold their first night on the job.
We heard so much about this superstar, how he was the next big thing, a future world champion, and so far I have every reason to believe those are true statements.
I'm just glad we won't have to see the Sami Continental Championship.
Me too, Byron. I think we all owe The Lock a thank you for that. Hold up, Sami Zayn from behind.
Well, apparently this isn't over.
The Lock ducks and he nails him. Sami goes head first into the side of the safe. Wait, what's he doing? I think The Lock's going to lock up Sami.
Yes, do it.
Into the safe. We might never have to see Sami again.
Thank you.
Hey.
Now what?
He's going to send Sami for a ride.
Stop, that's enough.
And the safe goes crashing down with Sami inside. This night just keeps getting better.
Once again, your new Intercontinental Champion, The Lock.
What a debut.
There he is. Ready for your big Raw debut tonight?
Yeah, can't wait to get out there.
Good. We can't wait either. This has been a long time coming, and you've earned it.
Thanks. Hey, what's up with the camera? She's been following me around since I got here.
Oh, talent relations didn't tell you? It's for this documentary thing they're shooting on you. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. It's Kat, right?
Yep, Kat with a K, K-A-T. Sorry I didn't introduce myself earlier, but when I'm shooting these, I gotta be a fly on a wall.
You're going to be seeing a lot of Kat over the next year. Gotta document the rise of the next big thing. The future world champion. The Lock.
Woot woot! Sorry, fly on a wall.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that whole The Lock thing, by the way. Can I just use the name I've used my entire career? I mean, that's how the rest of the world knows me.
Yeah, but that's not how the WWE Universe knows you. We can't assume they've seen any of your matches before this.
I think a lot of people have. Isn't that how WWE found me?
Look, this is typical for superstars who come up outside the system. WWE likes to put their spin on things, and 99% of the time, it's a huge improvement.
Okay, but doesn't the name sound too much like The Rock?
It sort of does.
Do you mind? Think of this as a new and improved version of yourself. We have a proven track record with this sort of thing. You just need to trust the process.
Is that what you're required to say now that you're office?
No. Corporate requires me to say and do a lot of things, but that's not one of them.
I don't know. It feels restrictive. I just want to be myself.
I hear you, but it's not just a nickname. The entire WWE machine is behind this. We have a huge entrance planned with pyro, a championship opportunity, new gear. They're shooting this whole documentary about you. And we got this for you too. Get it? A lock?
Is that left over from John Cena's chain gang days?
Maybe. But things worked out okay for him, didn't they?
Guess so.
I gotta run. But I promise, this is gonna be fine. Just trust the process, and it'll all work out. Because remember, you're the lock.
We good here, or...?
Yep, got what I needed. That's a cut.
Week 2 on Raw. Let's see what they have in store for me. Can't be any crazier than last week, right?
Hey! I didn't get the chance to say hi last week. That was a hell of a debut.
Thanks, Gabriel.
Call me Gabe.
Excuse me, Gabe, can you turn to camera and introduce yourself?
Seriously? I've been in WWE for 10 years. I think whoever's watching will know who I am.
We probably won't use this, but just in case.
Fine. I'm Gabriel Slade. 3-time U.S. champion, 2-time Intercontinental champ, multi-time tag champion, and all-around good guy. Does that work?
Thanks.
Anyway, just wanted to welcome you to WWE. I know it can be hard sometimes for people to get acclimated here.
It's going okay so far, but yeah, it's a bit of an adjustment since I didn't come up through the Performance Center, or even work the U.S. scene much before this.
Okay. Well, let me give you some quick tips to fit in. Make sure you fist bump and/or shake everyone's hand every time you see them. Be willing to give up your first-class seat if there are veterans and coach. And never sneeze around the big boss. Never. Well, I don't want to overwhelm you, but if you ever need any help or advice, I got your back.
I think I'm good, but thanks.
All right. Later, Luck.
Call me Champ.
Okay, Champ.
That was a good dry run. Now, let's do another take without the interruption from the Raw Welcoming Committee. Jeez, no wonder that guy has never really made it. Too friendly.
I think we got it. I need to go get changed.
Want to join my book club? I tried to recruit Robert Roode, but he said the only part of a book he likes is the ending. Or, as he called it, the book's finishing move. He said he's got the best ending in WWE, but I thought maybe you could take him on and show him yours?
Hey, champ. Long time no see. You here to cash in on some more tips from a certified locker room vet?
How do I improve my in-ring skills around here?
It's like the old saying goes, practice makes perfect. The more matches and experience you have in WWE, the better. From there, it's usually up to you to determine how you want to apply what you've learned, whether it's improving your strength, getting better at submissions, or putting more power behind your punches. You get the idea.
You said it's usually up to me what I want to improve.
Yep. Sometimes certain kinds of matches will benefit you in a more specific sort of way. But if that's the case, you'll know that going in. Sports entertainer insight, I call it.
Okay, cool.
All right. Any other questions, or anything you'd like me to explain again?
How do I get one of those tour buses that some superstars travel in?
Win a lot of matches and make a lot of money. But in the meantime, if you need a good rental rate on a mid-sized sedan, I got connections.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Any other questions, or anything you'd like me to explain again?
Yeah, I was wondering, how do I get a match?
Great question. From my experience, matches get booked in one of two ways. Talking to people, or checking your social media messages.
Checking my social media. So I guess I shouldn't go dark on there while I'm in WWE.
Definitely not. Even a veteran like me is always seeing what kind of trouble I can brew up on social media. If you don't check your SMs and DMs, you might miss out on opportunities. Not everything there will lead to a match, but it's worth keeping up with what the WWE Universe is up to.
Okay, so check my social media feed and direct messages. Got it. And what did you mean by talking to people?
Exactly what it sounds like. Aside from being booked by management, talking with superstars, the crew, or other backstage visitors can lead to opportunities. Sometimes people might have favors to ask of you. Others might have bones to pick. You know how they say it's who you know? Well, that's definitely true in WWE. Who you know and who you talk to.
Seems easy enough.
Don't try to put too much on your plate, though. If somebody wants a favor, you can always tell them no and come back to it later. Or even diffuse a tense situation. But once you agree to something, you'll need to see it through.
So one issue at a time. That makes sense.
All right. Any other?
Actually, I think I'm good for now.
All right. Well, like I said, if you ever need advice, or even if you just forgot your flip-flops for the shower, I'm here for you.
Got it.
The man destined to be top dog. It's The Lock.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing MSK from Fontana, California, weighing in at 100 296 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Kyle PKO.
Transformational talent only comes along so often, but the lock might just fit the bill.
I hope so. I already bought a ton of lock merch.
Anything can happen tonight. All's fair in Lock and War.
Multiple-time champion around the world. There is no one else as glorious.
I can think of some people.
And his opponent, representing Dirty Dogs from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the glorious
confidence, nor should he.
Yeah, it's easy to tell that Robert Roode competes at the absolute top level, both mentally and physically, each and every night.
That's it. Yeah. Robert Roode with 2 decades of experience. He's been a champion everywhere. A champion who lives the best life. Jet-setting all over the globe.
The sky is the limit for Robert Roode in a WWE ring. So proud of all of his accomplishments.
Why wouldn't he be? Byron, if you ever accomplished anything in your life, you'd understand.
I accomplished a thing or two.
The Intercontinental Champion and Robert Roode apparently have unfinished business, and they're settling it here on Raw in a finisher match.
Anyone else ever heard Roode say he's got the best finisher in WWE?
Constantly. I think he's in for a rude awakening against the Lock. Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here? Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Takes their opponent down, now just teeing off a series of hammer fists raining down. He's getting a little battered now.
What are we about to see next?
Whiplash neckbreaker. Oh! Face first into the chair. Can Roode withstand much more of this? The Lock isn't holding anything back. And that was a well-executed attack. And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll. He had it scouted.
He's positioning himself, closing in. Victory, this one is over.
Here is your winner, Kyle PKO.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest. An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
Welcome to Raw. Gotta say, I've been a fan of your work for a while. Can't say the same for Drew Gulak, though. I heard him mention your name in a rant about superstars who lack fundamentals. Fundamentals according to who, Drew? But if you ever want to put in a little extra super specific training before a show, you know who to ask.
Happy Corbin has been mouthing off about his football career more than usual lately, saying the WWE grind is the same as nonstop two-a-days, which is why he's so well equipped. Give me a break. Take him on after a workout, showing you can compete after a two-a-day of your own.
Welcome to Raw.
Ring that bell.
I just interviewed Ludwig Kaiser, who said WWE matches aren't enough of a test, so he's now proposing a 5 out of 9 falls match. Management hates the idea and would love it if someone could take him out in a 2 out of 3 falls match to shut him up. Interested?
It's the future of WWE, The Lock.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring, representing MSK from Fontana, California, weighing in at 196 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Kyle TKO.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver. Anything can happen tonight. All's fair in Lock and War. Make way for Ludwig Kaiser.
A man dedicated to the cause of Imperium and its leader, Gunther, proving time and time again that the mat is sacred.
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser!
A piercing look on his face.
No nonsense, all business. You know, I was minding my own business backstage, and this guy stared me down and then yelled at me to move out of his way. Bravo, Ludwig.
No matter who you are, Ludwig Kaiser is a truly intimidating opponent. Practically unflappable, strict and regimented.
And there's such precision in everything he does.
The Intercontinental Champion is taking on the German sensation Ludwig Kaiser in a 2 out of 3 falls battle of endurance tonight.
You think that's endurance? I heard this was originally supposed to be a 5 out of 9 falls match.
Oh, then this is probably a good time to make sure we have overtime written into our contracts. Running knee lift. Big elbow drop. Elbow drop. Oh, God. The upper hand now belongs to Lock.
A killer instinct from the Lock is shining through.
Elbow drop. Piercing. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Ludwig was ready for that. Oh, shot to the jaw.
He got whipped into that corner.
Drop kick in the corner, looking for more. Boom! The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more.
Perfect time to attack when his guard is down.
Just wearing down the opponent.
Oh, look at this. He's trying to turn it. He does. Turns the pressure. And the Lock has picked up the pace. The Lock isn't holding anything back. Oh, heinous knee to the
Oh, yeah. Kaiser is bleeding.
Had that one scouted.
He could be turning his fortunes around. Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in? The cross-face chicken wing.
Will this match end on a submission, on a tap out?
In this much pain, even an iron.
And he chooses to let go of the hold.
But just the amount of time he was... No, no, no. High risk.
That is reckless abandon being shown.
And paying off as well.
Senton from the apron. That is tossing your own body around without a care.
Taking no account for their own well-being.
And he slides him back to the mat. Looking to lock it in here.
Look at the torque. There's no escape from the camel.
No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
Double stomp flattens the opponent.
That could end Kaiser right now.
There's two.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Lock launching attacks left and right.
The Lock's showing that edge, that ruthlessness. Sky high!
Way up there.
Toss. Oh! Knee right to the jaw.
Good night. Big elbow drop. It's always disorienting taking those hits above the shoulders.
This match is getting pushed beyond the normal limits.
Both wrists captured. That was nasty. Oh, timely count.
Cinched in.
Snapman drive.
Is it the finishing touch Rock needs?
Cover. Two. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Kyle TKO.
So perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.